Hi there. When can I call myself a writer? Big question. It's the question that I ask myself for over 40 years. It's a question that my clients ask me all the time. And for so long, honestly, I didn't know the answer to it. But more recently, I've really started to dig deep, not just inside myself, but into the whole area of what legitimately allows us or entitles us to call ourselves a writer. And I've come up with this one answer. It might be simple, it might be overly simple, but it's my answer and it's the answer that resonates with me and perhaps it will with you. The answer is this: you are a writer the very day you start writing. For years I wrote in private. I wrote daily into my diary. When I went to secondary school, it was something that I did passionately every day. I always wrote. I went on to college. I studied English just so that I could keep writing. Then I ended up getting a job out in the big bad world out there that involved a huge amount of writing. Writing has been as much part of me as the colour of my eyes. Writing is my best way of expressing myself. It's when I write, I am more honest than when I am alone with my thoughts. When I am speaking, writing just is part of me. So I believe that because I know that I am a writer and because I now have stepped into owning that title, I just want people to understand that calling yourself a writer is really all it is based on is your confidence, your self-belief, and your feeling of worthiness and your feeling that you deserve it. So in my 3-week course, I'm not going to teach you how to write because I assume that you wouldn't be interested in this course if you weren't already writing. And certainly I don't profess to have any of the qualifications about teaching you how to write. However, what I absolutely do know is about changing the mindset, changing how we think about ourselves, increasing our confidence, increasing our self-belief, and really feeling and believing that we are what we think we are, which is writers. So during the 3 weeks, we're going to go through lots of mindset practices. We're going to look at journaling, intention setting, affirmations, meditation. We're going to look at manifestation. We're going to look at visualization, all the Asians. But we're going to look at all of those so that you can find the one or two of that combination that resonate best with you. This is all about you building your belief, your self-belief, your confidence, and your sense of worth. And that is what's going to happen during the 3 weeks. I'm going to give you lots of journaling prompts that will be based around this theme. I'm going to provide a very safe space for you to share or not to share your writing, depending on what it is you want to do. But this will be somewhere that you can come and you can ask the questions that we sometimes feel that nobody out there understands. This is about being creative. This is about expressing yourself honestly and truly through whatever creative form that you've chosen. In my case, it's been writing. And while I've written for the last 40 odd years, I honestly believe that it was when I was 6 that I knew I was going to be a writer. And while I have written, as I said, every day since then, it's only in the last 2 or 3 months that I have honestly claimed the space and claimed the title for myself that I am a writer. So when people ask that horrible question now as to about what do you do, I now confidently answer, I'm a coach, I'm a writer. I will include I am a writer in my answer no matter what. So I believe now that I own that title, that I deserve that title, and all that's changed in that time is my sense of self-belief and my sense of confidence around my writing. So let me share that with you. Let me pass it on to you and let me help you get to that same point. Because when you're confident, about your writing and when you have stronger self-belief about your writing, it kind of feels that it's almost that we've stepped up a level, but that the tap floweth over. I have found that since I released that inhibition around calling myself a writer, that my writing, I wouldn't say that it's better, it's probably different. It just comes out of me more freely now, and it is something that I'm very able to discuss and share out there in the public domain. So during the 3 weeks we will do that. If this interests you, if anything about this interests you, get in touch, niamhennis.com/ Call yourself a writer underscore. The link will be here. Do sign up. It's going to be a great course. The last time I ran this course, there was just a really strong sense of community at the end of it. So let's do this together. Let's get you to a point where you feel more confident and have more self-belief in your ability to call yourself a writer.